So welcome to Tackling Air Pollution at School, Tapas. This is a new network set up to investigate air quality in schools and around schools.
Air pollution is widely known to have a range of nasty effects on children's health, so affecting their lung development and making asthma worse, even causing asthma in some. And research is also beginning to point towards effects of air pollution on the developing brain. And to show the sort of sheer scale of the challenge that we've got with schools, we know that over 8,500 schools, colleges and nurseries in the UK are in places with pollution levels that are above World Health Organization limits, which equates to about 1.7 million children in these locations, which as a parent I find completely unacceptable. But we know that it is possible to improve air quality in and around schools. And that's why we must act now, and why it's so important for this network to come together to share the knowledge about how best to tackle air pollution in schools and to improve the life chances of our children.
So we really need a network to tackle this problem because we need expertise from lots of different places. So for example, we need people who are interested in indoor air pollution and also people who are interested in outdoor air pollution and the kind of exchange between those two places.
We hear a lot of alarming news in the media about many primary schools being very close to busy roads and being exposed to toxic levels of pollution. And I don't think people understand what that necessarily means and how harmful the pollution actually is. So a network would help communicate that to the general public and to everyone who's involved in schools, as parents, as teachers, and as school children.
Focus area 1 is kind of trying to establish what the current state of the knowledge is. So in particular, we're interested in how does pollution affect children's health and their learning? What are the kind of important sources of pollution indoors and outdoors? And what existing measurements are there in schools?
So in focus group 2, we're looking at understanding potential solutions to improve air quality in school, and those span both solutions concerning the outdoor environment and those concerning the indoor environment. And these affect sort of a wide range of scales, even indoors, requiring a vast array of expertise that only a network can provide, right from sort of school level ventilation systems to portable air cleaners. And everything that we do has an implication. It may improve certain aspects, but it may have unintended consequences. For example, it may affect energy consumption, or it may risk bringing in outdoor air pollution, or even creating its own chemicals indoors. So it's very important that we have a sound scientific understanding of these solutions before we go recommending them to schools.
Focus Area 3 deals with prioritisation of the various measures that can be taken to reduce exposure to air pollution in and around schools. Put simply, we want to focus effort on actions that will bring the most benefit to children and staff for the money that's available. It's a complex task given the variety of pollutants, pollutant sources, types of school buildings and locations that exist. And we appreciate that each school is different, so the prioritisation scheme needs to be flexible. The system also needs to be straightforward so that people can understand how priorities have been determined.
In Focus Area 4, we're aiming to support schools to implement evidence-based solutions to impact air quality. Drawing on the work of the network, we're targeting students, teachers, and senior leaders in school to build understanding and ownership of the problem and to empower them to take action. Facilitating top-down and bottom-up action, drawing on citizen science approaches within schools, should help maximise the impact of the network.
So we're confident that the Tapas network will enable schools and give them agency to make changes to their own environments, so that air pollution can be reduced. And we're optimistic that as a result of this and the research that will follow, very generously funded in the UK at the present time will significantly improve air quality for all citizens in the country. And therefore we'll all live healthier and happier lives in the future.